Good morning. It's day 80 on the PCT, and I'm hanging out at the Mobil station outside of Yosemite. Here we have your breakfast burrito in the wild. Oh, it looks tiny. It's not. It's big. Look at that. Oh, it's really very pretty here. They have an awesome deli inside, and I guess on the weekends they have live music. We camped up above the station, and they allow that, no problem. They allow us to charge our phones. So the only outlet that I could find that worked was behind the counter, but they didn't mind me charging my phone and my blocks and everything else. So that was really nice of them. We did our resupply here. They had a decent resupply. So we're just finishing up some things, and then we're going to head back out to the Wilderness Center. So we did file an appeal for our permits being invalidated, and now we're going to the Wilderness Center to get permits to continue our hike. Hopefully we can get those, and then we'll just see what the appeal says. So wish me luck. Woo! We went to the Wilderness Center, and they gave us permits to get us through to Sonora Pass. Hallelujah. Whew. They agreed with the other ranger's interpretation of the rule. They said they felt he was pretty strict on it, but they did agree with it. So I still don't think it's clear enough. And if that is the rule, that you can't get off trail for for a week and a half, then it should say that, not say travel must be continuous with no skips or changes in direction. Because we did not skip or change direction. But it doesn't matter because we have a permit now, and this should be the hardest one to get. So the other permits that we need for the other areas that we're hiking through should not be an issue. Yay! I'm very thankful. And the rangers at the Wilderness Center in Yosemite were so nice, so kind, helpful, and positive. So it's a little after 3 and we're just getting started, but we do have to do 8 or 9 miles, I forget which, to get past the Glen Allen Backpackers Campground and up to the Cold Creek area. Shouldn't be an issue. It'll just be a little bit later. Another later evening hike. But we are resupplied. We're on our way. I highly recommend the Mobil station in Lee Binding one more time. So they had a good resupply. It wasn't extensive, but it was fine. I got oatmeal, I got ramen, I got beef jerky. I got lots of various and sundry snacks. Some a little more junk food than the others. Like I got some trail mix and some candy bars. And they let us camp there. They let us charge our electronics. Thursdays and Sundays, they have live music. Let's see, what else? They don't have showers, which is a bummer. I'll have to jump in a lake up ahead. We even met the owner, and he was super nice, and their staff was super nice, very friendly, very helpful. And, one lady even offered, I had to print something, and I was going to pay them to use their printer there, and it was broken. Lady offered to drive me down to Lee Vining to the Mono Community Center and let me use their printer. So we did that, and she brought me back. So I was super grateful. Anyway, it's a very good experience, and still less than 24 hours off trail, so that's good. By the way, the nice people that we got a hitch from, Jake and Sasha, were very interesting and cool people. They were talking all about their adventures in backcountry skiing, and I mean backcountry skiing. These people are serious. Very impressive. They were going climbing up this huge, real pointy peak that we could see. I don't know what it was called. Oh, Cathedral today. And Sasha is on the search and rescue for Mono County, which is a ton of training. I mean, like way above the level of like even a national ski patroller. So very interesting. Very kind of them to stop, move all their climbing gear just to give us a ride up into Yosemite. Made it super easy because they were going right by the Wilderness Center. So that's where they dropped us off. And it was just it's really cool meeting these different people on the trail that you'd never meet. So we got to meet them, and I really appreciate them giving us a ride. All right, this is Unicorn Peak, and then over here is Cathedral Peak, which is what our new friends are climbing tonight. Here's a nice bridge and a nice creek. I think this is the Tuolumne Creek. I'll check that. Correction, Tuolumne River. Anyway, it's beautiful. Nice bridge too. And my feet are dry. That's the best part. So this is the Glen Allen Backpackers Campground. There's too many mosquitoes for me to walk slowly and see things, but we did walk around. Looks pretty cool. There's a great view of the falls and a little beach people are out bathing by. And we're not staying here because we got the permit that said we can go past there. But it's pretty cool. We're out of the no camping zone, which means we can camp wherever we want now. However, I forgot check out the water situation. Therefore, there's no water nearby. I mean, it's nearby, it's in the canyon. We're in Cold Creek Canyon. So, and there's a lot of mosquitoes here all of a sudden. So we're gonna go a little bit and see if we get closer to the creek at all. We'll see. Well, we got a campsite and we got water. So, right outside the line, basically. So I think we went about 7 miles today, which is fine, considering it was like 3:15 when we started. It was nice. We stopped for quite a while, took in the sights at the beautiful Tuolumne Falls. And, woo, look at this. Very nice. Time to get some water. Well, we did exactly 7 miles today. Had a nice dinner of ramen, hiding from the mosquitoes because they're terrible and they want to eat us to death. And looking forward to tomorrow. It's the end of day 80.